Please be seated. As Chancellor of the University, I declare this congregation open for the conferring of degrees by the authority of the Senate and of the Council.
My Lord Mayor, Mr. Chancellor, parents, friends and graduands, I am delighted to welcome you all to this degree congregation. As Vice-Chancellor of the University, it is a great achievement for you to get to this degree ceremony, having in many cases spent 5 years of academic study with us, and we are delighted to see you here today. It is a celebratory event, and we celebrate your many achievements that culminate in the award of a degree from a major international research and teaching-led university. All graduations are special, and this one is no exception. It is the first year that our Chancellor, Sir Peter Williams, has presided at our summer graduation ceremonies. Sir Peter has a distinguished record in the academic and business worlds and plays a major role in the interface between business and academic developments. We look forward to working with him and welcome him here today. We are very fortunate to have persuaded him to be our Chancellor. While you have been studying with us, the university has developed and changed. We are now a community of 19,000 students and 3,000 staff with a turnover of £172 million. It all demonstrates that universities are complex organisations. They are businesses with higher education at their heart. In these circumstances, higher education has, quite rightly, become a topic of public interest. Here in Leicester, we are very proud of our achievements in this academic year. We have been invited to become a member of the prestigious 1994 group of 19 UK universities who are renowned for high-quality research, high-quality teaching, and a first-rate student experience. Last September, when the government released the results of the first national student survey conducted in this country, the largest independent survey of students ever conducted, we found that we were placed joint first for teaching quality and overall satisfaction among universities who teach full-time students. I know that you will have completed the second survey earlier this year, and the results will be released to me in September. I hope I'm right in thinking I should look forward to these. In November, our Students' Union was named Students' Union of the Year in a competition that involves 700 student unions throughout the country, and I think that's, again, a splendid achievement in relation to the work of our university. In June of this year, we were placed in the top 20 UK universities in the Times League table. This particularly delighted us, as the research evidence shows that potential students and their parents consult the Times League table more than any other piece of evidence that is around. Our position has improved, and we plan to increase the status and quality of the university in the next few years. Indeed, think of it like this: the higher we are placed, the greater the value of your degree. But what contributes to our league table position? First, the development of teaching. This year, Leicester has opened 3 centres of excellence in teaching and learning that were won in a national competition. They are in the fields of genetics education, geographical information systems, and physics education. This makes us one of only 16 universities awarded more than one of these innovative centres. The idea is to disseminate the material not only within the university but beyond it, and also not only within those subject areas but in many others as well. Similarly, national teaching fellowships have been awarded to our staff. In the last 3 years, we have had awards given to Dr. Derek Rain in physics, to Dr. Chris Wilmot in biochemistry, and this year they are joined by Professor Gilly Salmon, who is our Professor of e-learning. As a leading teaching and research university, we see it essential to appoint leaders in their field. We developed a new blood scheme for lecturers earlier this year, where we had over 1,000 applications of very high quality from people who were competing for 20 posts. This group of appointments include people who are the research leaders of the future, and in that sense, very important to us. In research, we have seen many developments across our faculties. In the Faculty of Medicine and Biological Sciences, I'm pleased to be able to report that this year the faculty has won regional clinical research networks in 3 areas. In stroke medicine, in a bid that was made by Dr. Tom Richardson, in the field of diabetes by Professor Melanie Davies, and in primary care by Dr. Andy Wilson. In addition, major new grants have been won by Professor Will Stewart in cancer studies, demonstrating the relevance of fundamental research to people in this region. In addition, our 3 Eyes department has raised £2.1 million in the last 6 months, mainly through Research Council income, which is a terrific achievement on the part of all the staff involved. While in the field of biological sciences, Sir Alec Jeffreys in genetics has continued to win numerous prestigious prizes nationally and internationally. Now, in order to develop high-quality teaching and high-quality research, we need to develop high-quality facilities for staff and students. If I take the field of biological sciences alone, we have recently invested £42 million in the infrastructure that is available to teach and research in that area and to keep staff at the forefront of the activities in which they wish to engage. This September, we intend opening a new student hall of residence with 581 study bedrooms in Oadby. I'm sure that this will prove very attractive to the new first-year students who will be joining us. At the moment, on our campus, we have the largest building project in which the university has engaged since the 1960s. This is our university library project, which again is an essential part of the research and teaching infrastructure that constitutes a £27 million project on the campus, providing something for everyone. We are literally going to double the size of the university library. We are also combining, alongside print material, electronic facilities in order that state-of-the-art work can be easily accessed. From that point of view, those of you who work in the laboratory and wish to have things delivered straight to the desktop will find that that is easily facilitated through the leading work of what is known as a hybrid library that brings together electronic and print materials. Alongside these developments, we've also had a number of new developments in academic departments. Geography has seen the opening of a new virtual reality suite in relation to geographical information systems. In engineering, we have a new set of facilities for thermal and fluid engineering, and new air-conditioned laboratories have been provided in the field of genetics. All these facilities enhance the student experience in Leicester and we are planning many more. But any international research and teaching-led university also needs to make a significant contribution to the community in which it is located. Our contribution to the community comes in many different forms. Contact, a student volunteer organisation, has seen over 600 students volunteering this year to help with such things as Right to Read schemes, holidays for disabled children, and a playgroup for those children with special educational needs. The latter has been run by members of the Student Union for a 30-year period, and this year we held a celebratory event with Contact where one of the parents of one of the special needs children talked very clearly about the benefits of the playgroup to her and her daughter. She indicated that her daughter looked forward to coming into the university every week to join the playgroup. She also highlighted how having access to the playgroup meant that she also got to talk with other parents about how they handled the situation concerning children with special needs. It all goes to show that student volunteering makes a big contribution to the community in Leicester and Leicestershire. It empowers the people with whom you have worked. It has changed their lives, and in that sense, they will never forget you. We, in turn, are very proud of the contribution that those of you who've been members of Contact make to the community. Our Centre for Disability in the Arts, named after Lord Attenborough, promotes dance, music and the visual arts through classes and public performances by international artists. This year has seen the arrival of a new director who is putting in place a dynamic new programme. Yesterday afternoon we had the great pleasure of having Lord Attenborough and his brother, Sir David Attenborough, here on the platform to receive distinguished honorary fellowships of the university. The publicity this morning for the university and for the Richard Attenborough Centre will, I think, help to promote the centre in the work that it is doing. Our 5th international sculpture show in the Botanic Gardens opened 10 days ago and highlights the university's contribution to the arts. This exhibition celebrates the work of 7 artists who've each taken a lawn to display their work. This year, the photograph on the front of the Degree Congregation brochure features some of the exhibits that are in this year's sculpture show, and I hope are sufficiently tempting in order for you to go on a visit. The viewing of the sculptures is free. The exhibits themselves are somewhat expensive, but I strongly recommend you to view, and obviously I would be very encouraging if you intend to purchase. I do recommend it. Any university that wishes to develop in a dynamic way needs to constantly plan and build new facilities and raise funds for them. We are very fortunate to have had our fundraising campaign led by one of our pro-chancellors, Nicholas Cora, who has done a splendid job in the last 2 years in raising over £10 million in order to contribute to the building of the university library and to developing a cardiovascular research institute that will be developed on the Glenfield Hospital site, alongside a range of new projects and a range of new positions. I do thank Nicholas Cora very much indeed for the work that he does on behalf of the university in this capacity, and I'm sure that he would wish me to add that if any of you in the hall have any ideas of organisations that we should approach, we would be very pleased to hear from you. It is very easy to contact me, and I'm quite happy to take whatever suggestions you have and explore them, either maintaining anonymity for you, or if you want to tick the box for maximum publicity, that too can be arranged. Certainly, our work never stops. We are creating plans for new research, new research centres, new teaching programmes, and new community links. It all demonstrates we are a dynamic university. But as I've indicated, any leading university has to have excellent teaching linked to excellent research. The two go together, they cannot be separated. But the third element that is also equally important is the quality of the students that a university produces. During the course of this year, I have paid visits to the hospital sites where those of you who are training in the field of medicine work. I have done this on a formal basis. I've also been a visitor in the Leicester Royal Infirmary this year. One of the things that strikes me every time I go is the hard work and dedication of the staff involved. And very often, as I'm sitting there talking with a patient, I have asked the doctors that appear, where did you train? And very often people say to me, the University of Leicester. And I have to say, I am very proud of the people I have met. I should say on one occasion I said, did you train in the University of Leicester? And the doctor concerned said, why, you something to do with the university? We then ascertained that he graduated in the year 2000, which meant that I would have shaken hands with him. He confessed he couldn't remember it. I had to confess that given I shook about 1,500 hands that year, I couldn't instantly recall him. But the key thing was I have been very proud of the doctors that we train in this medical school, because when I'm sat there and I'm not dressed up in this way but casually dressed, people don't know what role I have. And I'm pleased to say that what comes across to me is not only people with great technical skill, but also people who really care about their patients. And that seems to me to be the key thing. And I've certainly talked to the Dean about this, saying how impressed I was, because it's terribly easy for me to tell intending students, well, of course, what we do in Leicester is turn out doctors with superb technical knowledge, and they're also really caring doctors. It's another thing to see it in operation, and I have to say thank you very much for the fantastic job that I'm sure you will do in the future. Finally, I would like to congratulate you all on the degrees you have obtained. We certainly hope you will continue to keep in touch with the university, and I shall look forward to meeting you at alumni events. But before I close, I'd like to introduce you to what is known as the Vice-Chancellor's competition in degree ceremonies, where I wish to get the different faculties competing in terms of the length and the volume of the applause. Now, I better tell you, medicine and biological sciences have got an unbeaten record. I've been here, this is my 7th year in the University of Leicester, and every year so far, medicine and biological sciences have won easily. And I've been tipping you for winning all week. Until yesterday afternoon. We had the lawyers in here. Now, I do suspect that I do suspect that the Dean of Law must have tipped them off. But I have to say I've had a sneaking impression that over the years, in fact, I've gone as far as to think that applause might be a module in the medical curriculum, given your predecessors have been so good at it. But I'm sure that you're going to give law a very strong competition, and I know there are people on the platform here who tell me it's no problem at all, medicine and biological sciences are going to win hands down. Well, let's see how that goes. I would like to invite you now to join me in showing your appreciation to your parents, relatives, friends and sponsors who have supported you through the university. So I would now ask the graduating class of 2006 to join me in a round of applause for all those people. Well, that's very good, but law started slightly up on that. But I'm sure what you're going to do is reserve your energy to burst through at the very end. So I shall look forward to hearing that at the end, during the ceremony and also at the end. But the main thing is to have a really enjoyable day, to applaud your fellow students, and I would certainly like to wish you every success in your future careers.
Professor Dame Carol Black is President of the Royal College of Physicians of London. She is a native of Leicestershire, where she attended Barwell Primary School and Dixie Grammar School in Market Bosworth. Her induction into sport took the form of excursions with her father to Leicester Football Club. At school, her potential was spotted by the headmaster, William Gosling, and as is the case with many students, her choice of subject at university was determined by the influence of an inspiring teacher. In this case, a history teacher, known to Carol as Mr. Morgan. Her route to the peak of the medical profession therefore began at an improbable base camp. She read history at Bristol. It seems likely that the analytical skills of that discipline constitute an element that is still present in her professional life. At Bristol, Carol served as president of the Students' Union. This was the 1960s, so perhaps we may imagine Dame Carol as a radical idealist. Certainly, bold radical thought and idealism are still part of her makeup. After graduating, she stayed on for a year to complete a diploma in medical social studies. On a trajectory that now seems inevitable, Carol Black then enrolled as what would now be called a mature student of medicine at Bristol. This was at a time when medical schools had gender quotas and age limits as part of their admissions policies. Nonetheless, she secured support, among others, from Cecily Saunders and was offered a place. The difficulty was finance. Students had grants in those days, but Leicestershire Education Authority would not pay for a second undergraduate degree. Her father ran the village co-op and so was not in a position to assist, and there was no system of loans to finance student study. Carol decided to leave the country and found a job as a teacher in the Gilbert and Ellice Islands, now Kiribati. She might have stayed abroad but for the illness of her mother, which brought her back to Leicestershire. And once home, she managed to revive her medical place and determined to finance at least the pre-medical years with savings from her teaching post. Now, many students now have a hard time paying for their studies, and Dame Carol is one whose own experience gives her an unusual understanding of what it is to be a poor student. She became a hall warden to enable her to live without paying rent, and she borrowed rather than bought not only books but also clothes. During the vacations, she worked as a ward orderly in Leicester Royal Infirmary. At Bristol, Carol Black trained with Alan Reid, the professor of medicine, and found herself drawn to rheumatology and connective tissue disorders. These have proved to be the interests of an entire career. After Bristol, she moved to Taplow, where she worked with Barbara Ansell, and then to the postgraduate medical school at Hammersmith. Her clinical work during this period gave rise to a research interest in systemic sclerosis, a disorder that frustrated attempts to alleviate its spread through the body because it was imperfectly understood. The term research interest implies a greater degree of scientific detachment than was in fact the case. It was the death of a young patient from scleroderma that started her on this path. In the best doctors, there is a creative interplay between three emotions: compassion, the urge to cure, and the desire to understand. Dame Carol is in this and other senses one of the best doctors. Her unit at the Royal Free Hospital in Hampstead has become the European Centre for Clinical Care and Research into this condition. One of the paradoxes of careers in medicine is that its finest clinicians and researchers achieve a preeminence that takes them away for substantial portions of their working weeks from their clinical and scientific work. Dame Carol is, for example, a member of the editorial boards of 5 medical journals and reads papers for 10 others. She's a member of 17 professional societies, sits on 19 professional committees, and has in the past few years served on 44 national committees and delivered a dozen named lectures. Even collecting honours takes time, because in Dame Carol's case, they include 21 fellowships of royal colleges and other medical organizations, as well as a mastership of the American College of Physicians and a companionship of the Chartered Management Institute. Her present responsibilities, all of which are additional to her presidency of the Royal College of Physicians, include serving as chair of the Health Honours Committee, chair of the Nuffield Trust, and a professorship of rheumatology at the Royal Free and University College Medical School in London. In September, the professorial chair will become honorary, but Dame Carol will become National Director for Health and Work at the Department of Health and the Department of Work and Pensions, and she will become chair of the Academy of Medical Royal Colleges. Her publications, on top of all this, include 283 scientific articles, 44 book chapters, 3 books, and 59 editorials and reviews. One wonders when she has time to sleep, much less practice medicine. Somehow she manages, on top of these and other responsibilities, to indulge passions for long-distance walking, for theatre, for opera, for house renovation. In 2005, Carol Black became a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire. Mr. Chancellor, on the recommendation of Senate and Council, I present to you Carol Mary Black, that you may confer upon her the degree of Doctor of Science.
Madam, I have received the degree of Doctor of Science and result in your life. Very congratulations.
My Lord Mayor, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, and graduates, I have, as Professor Campbell said, received degrees and fellowships from many places, but none have given me more pleasure than today. I could never have imagined when I worked as a ward orderly at Leicester Royal Infirmary that this would happen to me. My roots are in Leicestershire, and it is where I started my life. I went to a small grammar school, and although I've ventured far and wide, since then I've visited regularly. Leicester University has a fine medical school, and it is at the forefront of both innovative clinical practice and research. Just 2 simple examples that are close to my work, one in the College of Physicians, but 2 in my specialty in connective tissue diseases, is that the Department of Medicine here is really leading the way in acute medicine. And as we all know, we have many more people going into the emergency rooms, and how we deliver acute medicine is critically important to our patients. And then in the very rare but deadly disease of pulmonary hypertension, there has been work in genetics here in this university that has found the genetic association. Today, all of you who graduate, whether you're graduating in medicine or in the biological sciences, will influence the health of the nation. But of course, it perhaps is to the medical graduates that I might be permitted just to say 2 words. You are going into an absolutely wonderful profession. Do not ever be put off by what you read in the papers. You will need, as you go through your medical life, to separate out what it is to be a doctor from what it is, the organization in which you will be working. And that will change. It's been changing ever since we had a National Health Service. So don't be put off by these changes. In fact, you need to adapt to them, embrace them, and change them when they're not in the best interests of your patients. But do embrace the world you live in. You will have excellent opportunities educationally. The training of a doctor now has been professionalized, which in my day it certainly wasn't. Postgraduate medical education is greatly improving. You have the benefit of new technologies and new drugs. There is wonderful diversity now. You can, in addition to an interest in clinical medicine or in science, you can have a real interest in education or indeed in medical management. The diversity is absolutely enormous. And above all, you will have the opportunity to serve people who are vulnerable. That is an enormous responsibility, but it is also a great privilege. When we make Fellows of the Royal College of Physicians, the President always says to the Fellows, "I wish you all happiness." So can I say to all the graduands, I wish you all happiness in the future. Thank you.
The graduands in the Faculty of Medicine and Biological Sciences will be presented by the Dean, Professor Rader. Will all graduands in the faculty please stand?
Mr. Chancellor, I ask you to admit these candidates from the Faculty of Medicine and Biological Sciences to the several degrees for which they are presented.
Graduands of the Faculty of Medicine and the Biological Sciences, by the authority of the Senate, I admit you to the several degrees for which you are presented.
For the degree of Doctor of Medicine, Nicholas Brooke. Alexandra Colhoun. Janine Elson. Eamon Uys. Simon Hetherington. Ian Hudson. Rachel Kimber. Angela Morgan. Warren Pickering. Ravi Singh.
making degree of Doctor of Medicine.
Richard Wong.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Medicine. Congratulations.
For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Padma Bhakta.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Timothy Francis.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Fiona Gale.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Douglas Gray.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Jahan Hussain.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Maiz Jawad.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Alistair Leake.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Bradley Mangtalo.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations.
Jamie McCance.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Susan Pearce.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Celine Roberts.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Louise Sewell.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Lorna Sweetman.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Nicholas Taub.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations.
Eleanor Ziviani.
I'm making the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations.
For the degree of Master of Philosophy, Julian Stribling. For the degree of Master of Arts in Social Work, Navdeep Sakaria. For the degree of Master of Science in Pain Management, Michelle Ashwell. Catherine Banner. Paula Bragg. Lorraine Buglas. Richard Cawthorne. Lynn Chua. Marta Fernandez. Agnes Henshaw. Lorraine McMahon. Judith Rafferty. Rachel Townsend. Felicity Wintle. For the degree of Master of Science in Primary Child Mental Health Care, Duncan Clark. For the degree of Bachelor of Sciences in Biological Sciences, Fazana Ali. The winner of the Faculty Prize, the Novartis Best Student in Third Year Pharmacology Prize, the Physiological Society Undergraduate Prize, the Margaret Wallace Henry Prize, and the Institute of Biology Prize, Emma Ashby.
Fantastic. Please turn to your fellows and take a bow.
Nicola Asson. Naola Ayub. Peter Black. Nicholas Bolton. Manisha Bongzo. Tuhina Bose. Meetam Chauhan. Douglas Chesters. Mariano Christodoulou. Helen Collins. Nicola Davies. Christina Derbyshire. David Evans. Winner of the Aventus Prize, Louise Eyre. Claudia Fogel. Suzanne French.
Congratulations, Charlie. Well done.
Zoe Fung,
Well done, Zoe. Congratulations.
Sabahat Gori,
Congratulations, Sabahat.
Joanna Goldsmith,
Many congratulations.
Mark Goodwin,
Well done, Mark.
Victoria Hill,
Congratulations, Victoria.
Miki Itsuji,
Congratulations.
Kiranjit Kaur,
Well done, congratulations.
Amunjit Lali,
Congratulations.
Sandra Lam,
Many congratulations, Sandra. Well done.
Arti Lodia.
Congratulations. Well done.
Winner of the Aventis Prize, Nicholas Lowry.
Well done, Nicholas. Many congratulations. Well done.
Sheila Mangaleswaran,
Congratulations. Well done.
Amrit Mawaha,
Congratulations. Well done.
Robert Mackenzie,
Well done, Robert. Congratulations.
Michelle Meadows,
Congratulations, sir.
Timothy Messeder,
Well done, Timothy. Congratulations.
Shabazz Mohammed,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Hannah Moyer,
Congratulations.
Rebecca Parker,
Well done, Rebecca. Congratulations.
Bijal Palmer,
Congratulations.
Mark Parson,
Well done, Mark. Congratulations.
Nihal Patel,
Congratulations. Well done.
Nisha Patel,
Congratulations, Lucy.
Roshni Patel,
Congratulations.
Nicholas Powell,
Congratulations.
Paul Prizeman.
Many congratulations. Well done.
The winner of the AstraZeneca Prize, Joanne Purvis.
Well done, Joanne. The CEO is just sitting along here from you.
Hadisa Rashid,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Shanu Ravalia,
Many congratulations.
Gemma Roberts,
Well done, Gemma. Congratulations.
Sarah Robertson,
Congratulations, Sarah.
Navdeep Sahota,
Many congratulations.
Mary Sam,
Many congratulations.
Simon Shears,
Congratulations.
Laura Siddle,
Congratulations, Laura. Well done.
Aaron Smith,
Congratulations. Well done.
Matthew Smith.
Well done, Matthew. Congratulations.
The winner of the AstraZeneca Physiology and Pharmacology Prize, Sarah Smith.
Sarah, many congratulations. Well done.
Emma Taylor,
Congratulations, Emma. Well done.
Lucy Taylor,
Congratulations, Lucy.
Elizabeth Tyler,
Well done, Elizabeth. Congratulations.
Sajal Vaghani,
Congratulations. Well done.
Lisa Varnum,
Many congratulations.
Aaron Walton,
Well done. Congratulations.
Lewis Whittle,
Well done, Elizabeth. Congratulations.
Kate Willers,
Congratulations, Kate.
Chris Wilson,
Well done, Chris. Congratulations.
Gemma Wilson.
Congratulations, Kate. Well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, European Union, and winner of the Departmental Undergraduate Prize and the May Fund Prize in Biochemistry, Andrew Bowman.
Bravo, Andrew. Well done. Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Immunology, Tiffany Burrington.
Congratulations, Tiffany. Well done.
Mohammed Munir,
Many congratulations.
Francis Newman,
Congratulations, Francis. Well done.
Pasha Salashuri,
Many congratulations.
Mandip Sanghira.
Many congratulations. Well done.
The winner of the Pat Williams Memorial Prize, Senthuran Salvaraja.
Well done. Congratulations.
Amandeep Sahal,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Maxwell Whitbread.
Many congratulations. Well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Biochemistry, Charlene Booth.
Congratulations, Charlie. Well done.
Gemma Carey,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Gurpreet Chima,
Congratulations. Well done.
Stephen Chung,
Well done, Steve. Congratulations.
Stephen Coney,
Congratulations, Steve.
Roshni Desai,
Many congratulations.
Vinesh Dokia, Sumira Din,
Many congratulations.
Sana Fazil,
Many congratulations.
Luke Foster,
Well done, Luke. Congratulations.
the winner of the Medical Biochemistry Prize, Sarah Gant,
Congratulations, Sarah. Well done, all times.
Emma James,
Congratulations, Sarah.
Rahan Kaleem,
Congratulations. Well done.
Timothy Lindop,
Well done, Timothy.
Alison Ambekiani,
It's the biggest cheer. Congratulations.
Nicole McGrath,
Congratulations.
Anita Mitra,
Congratulations, Lisa.
Amina Omar,
Many congratulations.
Neela Patel,
Well done, congratulations.
Charlotte Post,
Congratulations.
Alexander Seeger,
Well done, Alexander. Congratulations.
Leela Sheikh,
Congratulations. Well done.
Zaid Tabani,
Congratulations.
Karman Way,
Many congratulations.
Matthew Yule,
Well done, Matthew. Congratulations.
Adam Younes.
Well done, Alan. Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Genetics, Nafisa Abdul Rahman,
Congratulations, Matthew.
Julia Coates,
Well done, Julie. Congratulations.
Pooja Desani,
Congratulations. Well done.
Christopher Fewings,
Well done, Christopher. Congratulations.
Randeep Guman,
Many congratulations.
Gaurav Gulsin.
Many congratulations.
The winner of the Oxford University Press Prize and the Departmental Undergraduate Prize, Georgina Hall.
Congratulations, Georgie. Well done on the prizes. Congratulations.
Piers Hampson,
Congratulations. Well done.
Pradeep Joshi,
Many congratulations.
Asil Khaled,
Congratulations.
Ho Yi Leung,
Many congratulations.
Kong Yi Lo,
Many congratulations.
Nathan Moore,
Well done. Congratulations.
Beatrice Odunlami,
Congratulations, Curtis.
C.V. Owen Amardason,
You've got a fan club. Congratulations.
Hadish Panesar,
Congratulations.
Mira Palmer,
Many congratulations.
Matthew Peacock,
Well done, Matthew. Congratulations.
Robin Perkins,
Congratulations.
Charmaine Poole,
Congratulations, Eddie.
Sophie Russell,
Congratulations.
Fazia Shaheen,
Many congratulations.
Shivali Sharma,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Ivan Terry,
Many congratulations.
Asif Tula,
Congratulations. Well done.
Shivani Wason.
Many congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Genetics Sandwich, Sarah Kabani.
Congratulations, Sarah. Well done.
For the Science Foundation degree in Clinical Imaging, Julie Gamble.
Many congratulations to you.
Paul Mugari,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Reena Patel,
Congratulations, Eddie. Well done.
Sunal Pathak,
Many congratulations.
Sarah Peach,
Congratulations, Sarah. Well done.
Ian Peacher,
Well done, Ian. Congratulations.
Daryl Smith,
Well done, Gary. Congratulations.
Kajal Thacker.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Medical Sciences, Sarah Khan.
Congratulations, Sarah.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science intercalated, Gailesh Bihari Panre. Claire Callender. Emma Caudle. Amar Guri. Mandeep Kang. Asif Kokhar. Anat Masnitchka. Zirak Nazim. Mary Owen. Emily Salmons. Neil Sheehan. Catherine Staley. Emily Winters. For the degree of Master of Arts in Social Work, Ndo Kome.
"50 years ago, this coming autumn, how time flies, the Hungarian uprising was crushed by the armed forces of the Soviet Union. At the time, George Radda was a 20-year-old undergraduate studying chemistry at Eötvös University in Budapest. George decided it was best to leave the country, a plan in which he was encouraged by his parents. With a few clothes and a little cash, he, his sister, and his younger brother fled west to the Austrian border. There were a couple of soldiers on the bridge, he recalls, so I took a gamble, the biggest of my life. I walked up and showed them my money. "I won't need this if I'm not in Hungary," I said. They took it and let us pass. He and his siblings went to Vienna, where they were fortunate enough to stumble across a group of Oxford academics who were seeking promising students amongst the refugees. The young George Radda impressed them, and by mid-December 1956, he had been accepted by Merton College, Oxford, the offer of a place being conditional on his learning sufficient English by the start of term, in January. He rapidly learnt English and also much chemistry, enough to gain a first-class degree 2 years later. This was followed by a doctorate in 1962 and, after a brief research post in California, a lectureship at Oxford. George Radda has worked and taught at Oxford for almost his entire career. He was a lecturer in biochemistry there from 1966 until 1984, and then a professorial fellow of Merton College from 1984 until his retirement in 2003. Amongst many other undergraduates, he taught biochemistry to one Alec Jeffreys of Merton College. He is now, as Sir Alec Jeffreys, perhaps the best-known member of staff of this university. He clearly learned enough biochemistry from George Radda. The research interests of Sir George Radda range from the pure science of enzyme regulation and bioenergetics to the applied science and clinical science of in vivo biochemistry as applied to the study of human disease, in particular heart disease. His early work was concerned with the development of fluorescent probes for the study of the structure and function of enzymes and membranes. Then, in 1969, George Radda and Sir Rex Richards began to explore the use of newly developed magnetic resonance techniques, especially nuclear magnetic resonance, or NMR, to study the operation of muscle tissue, and in particular, how our bodies use adenosine triphosphate, the chemical which fuels our cells. In 1974, he published the first paper on the use of phosphorus NMR in the study of tissue metabolites. The first report of a clinical application of this technique appeared in 1981 when he described his group's study of muscle metabolism in a patient with McArdle's syndrome. His work led in 1983 to the establishment of the first clinical NMR spectroscopy unit in the world at the John Radcliffe Hospital in Oxford. In recognition of this pioneering work, he was awarded a chair by the British Heart Foundation in 1984, a position he held until his retirement. George Radda worked full-time at Oxford until 1996, latterly as head of the Department of Biochemistry, building up a formidable amount of research and administrative experience. In that year, he became Chief Executive of the Medical Research Council, of which he had been a member since 1988. One of his first major tasks at the MRC was the large-scale reorganisation of its funding arrangements, which was announced in 1997. The purpose of this change, which introduced research centres with long-term funding and cooperative group funding, was to encourage greater collaboration and interdisciplinary working. As Chief Executive, he was also responsible for restructuring the MRC Toxicology Unit, which is based in Leicester, achieving a closer integration of the unit and the university. He retired from his post as Chief Executive in 2003 and returned to Oxford, where he now works in the newly established Cardiac Science Centre in the University Laboratory of Physiology. Despite being over retirement age, he continues to act as chairman of the recently constituted combined Department of Physiology, Anatomy and Genetics. George Radda was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society in 1980. He was awarded the CBE in 1993 and knighted in 2000. He has received many prizes for his research work, including the British Heart Foundation Gold Medal in 1982, the Buchanan Medal of the Royal Society in 1987. This year, he was awarded the Medal of Merit by the International Academy of Cardiovascular Sciences. He also gave the Frank May Lecture to this university in 2000. Mr. Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate and of the Council, I present Professor Sir George Radda that you may confer on him the Honorary Degree of Doctor of Science.
So I look at you to be a Doctor of Science and we welcome you back. George, many congratulations. Thank you very much.
My Lord Mayor, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of Council, distinguished members of the University, graduates and graduands, ladies and gentlemen. It is a real privilege to receive an honorary degree from a distinguished university such as this one that I visited under many disguises, as a scientist, as a lecturer, as Chief Executive of Medical Research Council, and also as some friend. It is a particular pleasure to be here because I have the opportunity of seeing so many talented young people taking the exciting step, this graduation, towards the new future in medicine and other subjects. And I wish to congratulate you all on this important achievement. Having spent nearly 50 years in science, I look at your success and particularly the new opportunities you will have in the biomedical sciences with some nostalgia. Perhaps I wish I would be young again. 3 years ago, we had the exciting announcement of the sequence of the human genome, in which for the first time we had the complete description of the 3 billion letters of the Book of Life. Yet however important this has been, it is only the beginning of the new biology of the 21st century. Politicians, of course, were queuing up to participate in press conferences even 3 years prior to that announcement in year 2000, when the so-called draft sequence of the human genome was announced. I remember being among a small group of scientists at number 10 when Tony Blair and Bill Clinton participated in a transatlantic announcement of a success story in which the US and the UK were pretty closely equal partners. I suspect the PM could do with a positive diversion of this kind just now. But let me return to science. The genome is not the answer to our full understanding of living systems. The 30,000 or so genes, the units of heredity, specify many more than 30,000 functions and molecules responsible for the workings of a living cell. Perhaps well over 1 million functionalities are present. It is these functions of the cell and how cells make up a whole living organism, such as a human, that are our new targets and within our sights in the next 2 decades or so. Sidney Brenner once said, "I believe very strongly that the fundamental unit, the correct level of abstraction, is the cell and not the genome." Finding out the intimate details how the human body, and in particular the mind, works at fundamental level is now one of the great challenges for science. One area that you've heard I've been involved is closely associated with that helps to look inside the living cells at the molecular level we call bioimaging. We now have a range of methods of getting molecular pictures, images of cellular function, pictures of the living things which are very beautiful. Incidentally, your Chancellor has contributed to these methodologies in a significant way at various stages in his career. It is appropriate to consider the views expressed by Henri Poincaré, the French philosopher, mathematician, astronomer, and physicist, perhaps one of the most eminent scientific men of his generation in the previous century, when he said, "The scientist does not study nature because it is useful to do so. He studies it because he takes pleasure in it and takes pleasure in it because it is beautiful." The statement made at the beginning of the 20th century may still be true to some extent, but I believe it now must be modified in the light of the rapid advances in science since then. Yes, we study science to find out the truth about nature and how, in particular, life works. But we can now be confident that solving such problems, we are also going to advance the well-being of mankind. We shall solve many of the diseases of the developed and developing world. We shall produce goods that make our lives easier and more enjoyable. Medicine in your lifetime will be transformed. Prevention, better diagnosis, and personalized treatment will be the norm. In other words, our science will also be useful. Thus, we can say that care for the beautiful leads us to the same selection of study as care for the useful. Science is becoming more and more important in our lives, and you do not have to be a scientist to contribute to this endeavor. Many of you here, with your varying degrees, will have opportunities to participate in the forthcoming scientific and medical advances in the 21st century. I wish you all a successful career in whatever field you choose. What is most important, that you choose wisely so that you enjoy your work. Science certainly can be intellectually very enjoyable. Thank you.
The remaining graduands in the Faculty of Medicine and Biological Sciences will now be presented by the Dean, Professor Rader.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, For the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Zakir Hamed.
Congratulations.
The winner of the Smith, Klein and French Prize, Sarah Alderson.
Congratulations and well done on your prize.
Musarat Ali.
Congratulations.
Pardeep Baga.
Congratulations.
Evangelia Bakali.
Congratulations.
Catherine Bates.
Congratulations.
The winner of the AstraZeneca Prize, Daniel Bell.
Congratulations. Well done on your prize.
Joanna Bell.
Congratulations.
Fia Barty.
Congratulations.
Bushra B.
Congratulations.
Perni Bidin.
Congratulations.
Mahand Bisanoth.
Congratulations.
Corey Blackmore.
Congratulations.
Samuel Blows.
Congratulations.
Jennifer Briggs.
Congratulations.
Susan Burslem.
Congratulations.
Ista Serbenskater.
Congratulations.
Andrew Chandraraj.
Congratulations.
The winner of the Arthritis and Rheumatism Prize, Pharaoh's Chair Will.
Congratulations and well done on your prize.
Hoi Ming Cheng.
Congratulations. Thank you.
The winner of the Elective Prize, Helen Cowley.
Congratulations. Well done on your prize.
Sarah Crawshaw.
Congratulations.
Debashis Daz.
Congratulations.
Victoria Dawson.
Congratulations.
Sarah de Hoxall.
Congratulations.
Leila Donald.
Congratulations.
Laura Donever.
Congratulations.
Luke Dyson.
Congratulations.
William Edney.
Congratulations.
Ahmad Fazli.
Congratulations.
The winner of the AstraZeneca Prize, Rowan Fernando.
Congratulations. Well done on your prize.
Jamilia Forrest.
Congratulations.
Michael Forster.
Congratulations.
Spiridon Genatus.
Congratulations.
The winner of the Sir Robert Kilpatrick Prize, Chioma Ginigemi.
Congratulations. Well done on your prize.
Emma Goodwin.
Congratulations.
Alex Gordon Weeks.
Congratulations.
Mohammed Gouda.
Congratulations.
Katrina Greenfield.
Congratulations.
Tessa Greenhoff.
Congratulations.
Neil Greensmith.
Congratulations.
Jaspreet Gruel.
Congratulations.
Thomas Hall.
Congratulations.
Ashad Hamid.
Congratulations.
Roy Hamilton.
Congratulations.
Victoria Hamilton.
Congratulations.
Michelle Hammer.
Congratulations.
Ben Hammersley.
Congratulations.
Sulsal Ul Haq.
Congratulations.
Winner of the Elective Prize, Sophie Hasselman.
Congratulations and well done on your prize.
Winner of the Arthur Watts Prize in Clinical Method, Christopher Hebbs.
Congratulations and well done on your prize.
Claire Hennell.
Congratulations.
Lorna Hensher.
Congratulations.
Paul Hooton.
Congratulations.
Ali Hussein.
Congratulations.
Sibtain Hussein.
Congratulations.
Helen Jacob.
Congratulations.
Naveed Javed.
Congratulations.
Elizabeth Jenions.
Congratulations.
Stephen Jepson.
Congratulations.
Emily Johnson.
Congratulations.
Winner of the Charles Lawson Prize, Daniel Jones. Congratulations and well done on your prize. Louise Jones. Congratulations. Pallavi Kamal. Congratulations. Thank you. Saifuddin Kasim. Congratulations. Eleanor Keating. Congratulations. Christopher Kent. Congratulations. Keshav Kula. Congratulations. Louise King. Congratulations. Rachel Kiria. Congratulations. Richard Kitchen. Congratulations. Sumit Kumar. Congratulations. Sapna Ladani. Congratulations. David Lowe. Congratulations. Emma Louise Long. Congratulations. Cassia Lowe. Congratulations. Winner of the elective prize, Eleanor McDougall. Congratulations. Well done on your prize. Nikunj Mahida. Congratulations. Anila Malik. Congratulations. Michael Mannion. Congratulations. Claire Manuel. Congratulations. Naomi Maxwell. Congratulations. Jonathan McClure. Congratulations. Mark McConaughey. Congratulations. Kelly McDonnell. Congratulations. Thank you. Sarah McGiven. Congratulations. Dawn Alice Moore-Elphick. Congratulations. Well done. Elias Nikolopoulos. Congratulations. Haley Nutt. Congratulations. Ahmed Osman. Congratulations. Cordelia Oyakan John. Congratulations. Maria Papiouanou. Congratulations. Nisha Parbat. Congratulations. Abigail Pascal. Congratulations. Harsha Patel. Congratulations. Ronak Patel. Congratulations. Genevieve Pennock. Congratulations. Usman Rafiq. Congratulations. Asim Rahman. Congratulations. Sonia Ray. Congratulations. Kamala Raj. Congratulations. Radhika Reddy. Congratulations. Charlotte Rendell. Congratulations. Sarah Renger. Matthew Riley. Congratulations. Stuart Robinson. Congratulations. George Rowell. Congratulations. Andrew Ruddick. Congratulations. Louise Rushbrook. Congratulations. Ranjit Sagu. Congratulations. Tamir Salhi. Congratulations. Arinewati Samad. Congratulations. Thank you. David Saunders. Congratulations. Philip Saville. Congratulations. Claire Searle. Congratulations. Thunga Sethi. Congratulations. Diana Shah. Congratulations. Neha Sharma. Congratulations. David Shern. Congratulations. Craig Sheridan. Congratulations. Catherine Sherwin. Congratulations. Leah Simpson. Congratulations. Thank you. Lucy Smith. Congratulations. Frances Somerset. Congratulations. Julia Soulsby. Congratulations. Thank you. Rachel Stebbings. Congratulations. Paul Stewart. Congratulations. Roland Story. Congratulations. Thank you. Hema Sungam. Congratulations. Mark Swinscoe. Congratulations. The winner of the John McVicar Prize and Medal, Sally Underwood. Congratulations and well done on your prize. Matthew Vallis.
Congratulations.
Nadia Vanderman.
Congratulations.
Natalie Vethnayagam.
Congratulations.
David Walker.
Congratulations.
Robert Walker.
Congratulations.
The winner of the Sidney Brandon Prize and Medal in Psychiatry, the Faculty of Medicine Gold Medal, and the BMA Prize for Clinical Excellence, Kate Weller.
Congratulations. Very well done on all the prizes.
Thomas Welsh.
Congratulations.
Andy Whelan.
Congratulations.
Alistair Wickham.
Congratulations.
Lawrence Wicks.
Congratulations.
Catherine Williams.
Congratulations.
The winner of the SmithKline and French Prize and the Medical Women's Federation East Midlands Prize, Matthew Woods.
Congratulations. Well done on your prizes. Thank you. I'm interested in that.
Mark Zonneville.
Congratulations. Very well done.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to admit to the several degrees for which they are presented by my faculty those candidates who are absent.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit those candidates who are absent to the several degrees for which they are presented.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I now invite a representative of those whom you have admitted today to the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery to come forward to the platform in order that she may lead them in the affirmation of the Declaration of Geneva.
Will graduates in the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery please stand?
I ask you, my friends and colleagues, to please declare the following with me. At the time of being admitted as a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge myself to consecrate my life to the service of humanity. I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. The health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the secrets which are confided in me, even after the patient has died. I will maintain by all means in my power the honour and the noble traditions of the medical profession. My colleagues will be my brothers and sisters. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, politics or social standing to intervene between my duties and my patients. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life from its beginning, even under threat, and I will not use my medical knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honour.
The nominees for the award of University Teaching Fellowships will now be presented by the Pro-Vice Chancellor for Learning and Teaching, Professor Fothergill.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you these colleagues who have been jointly nominated on the recommendation of the Learning and Teaching Committee for the award of a University Teaching Fellowship for 2006-2007. In recognition of her achievement in developing successful use of varied and innovative teaching methods to meet needs of diverse student groups, Dr. Sheila Bonus, Medical and Healthcare Education.
Congratulations, that's very good and very well done, because it's very important that students get good teaching. So thank you very much indeed.
In recognition of his enthusiasm and commitment to the promotion and improvement of teaching to the benefit of both new and established academic staff, Mr. Derek Cox, Staff Development Centre.
Thank you very much indeed, and congratulations. It's really absolutely vital service, so thank you very much for all you do. Well done.
In recognition of his sustained dedication to excellence in teaching and the enhancement of student learning, Dr. John Scott, School of Biological Sciences.
Congratulations, John. Well done. I mean, it's very important that we recognise teaching. This is a good opportunity, so thank you very much indeed. Well done.
My Lord Mayor, distinguished honorary graduates, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and above all, graduates of the class of 2006. Today is very, very much a day for celebration. Your capacity as a faculty for celebration precedes you. It is quite legendary. As I was being driven here this morning in the university car, we were passed at high speed on University Road by a police van containing at least a dozen officers. I felt certain for a moment that you had begun your celebrations a little bit early. It's a privilege for me to share this day with you and indeed with your families and friends, and I shall try and detain you for as little as possible before you can begin that celebration. And it's also a privilege, if I may say so, as Chancellor, to welcome on occasions such as this those very distinguished individuals whom we honour. So can I add my own congratulations to Carol Black and George Rader. Carol, George, you do us great honour in accepting our degree this morning, and we wish you a long and happy association with the university for the rest of your days here. Now, many of you, in fact, indeed all of you this morning, have many things in common. You are all from the Faculty of Medicine and the Biological Sciences. And regardless of your specific discipline, you now share one common bond for the rest of your days. You are now graduates of the University of Leicester. And I salute you on that and on your achievement in gaining your degrees here today. Wherever you go in your career, wherever it takes you, you and your families should be immensely proud of what you have achieved and how you've been recognized here today. Of course, it is, as I say, medicine and biology that brings you together in all their manifestations, and you are being addressed by a humble physicist. Although someone with perhaps more of an empathy with your world than you might suspect at first. And indeed, with my rail pass in my pocket, I should be needing the services of many of you as we move forward from today. In fact, I was born in 1945, the end of a quite dark period for this world, in which physics had rather ominously expressed itself, of course, in the atomic bomb. It had, however, produced radar and other developments. But it was in that conflict that we began to see a change, in that in the first half of the 20th century was very much the half-century of Einstein, of Rutherford, of Bohr, and the great physicists. The second half saw something of a revolution. Many of you, certainly the biochemists, will be aware of the story of Howard Florey and how penicillin was deployed for the first time in the Second World War, following its development between Florey and his team and the Pfizer Corporation of America. So by the time I went up to university in the 60s, the discovery of DNA, which George described so eloquently earlier, was already nearly 10 years old. And the revolution in the life sciences, which has captured the second half of the 20th century and indeed moves into the 21st, had already long begun. But you know, people like me, the physicists and the engineers, you won't shake us off quite so easily. As George was kind enough to mention earlier, by one of those great good pieces of fortune in life, I had the privilege of working with him in the early 1980s onwards as magnetic resonance imaging was first emerging. I, the engineer and the physicist, provided the great big magnet into which George slid his exploratory patients. And indeed, it was the precursor of the imaging devices many of you graduating today will be using in your careers. But you know, not everything is always straightforward in the introduction of a new technology. The energy stored in this device is quite considerable. It's equivalent to a railway locomotive traveling at considerable speed. And these things have a property known as quenching, in which the energy is suddenly dissipated in an expensive cloud of liquid helium. Well, George was wondering one day in the early 80s how one could establish the safety of such a device for a human being. We were unable to find a suitable medical student for the test. We did try. And instead, George provided, I have to say, a heavily anesthetized pig for the occasion. The test was either a complete success or a complete failure, however you describe it. There was no effect whatsoever on the somnolent pig, although animal regulations precluded our waking it up to welcome it back to the planet, and I think a decent pig roast was had at the John Radcliffe after the occasion. So you see, medics, biologists amongst you, you will still need the humble physicist and the engineer as you go forward. That glosses over probably a more fundamental truth, that you've learned as individuals here at Leicester some great skills which you will deploy for the benefit of mankind during your careers. But you'll often function in a team, whether you're in theatre, whether you're in physiology, whether you're in medical and biochemical research. You will find, as other disciplines do, that you will need to work together. But you're all bonded together, as I said at the outset, with your degree from the University of Leicester. Those of you who remain in the university will watch your careers as they develop with huge interest. Your successes will reflect on us. Your future achievements will, of course, be the source of great pleasure and interest to us in the years to come. I started out by commenting on your capacity to celebrate. I think it's high time we put it to the test, and I allowed you to get back to your families and friends. My congratulations again on achieving your degrees. Thank you. I now declare this congregation closed.